Okay, so today we're going to leave the Swan for now. We're going to head back to the first area, which is Curievale. I'm not sure what that means. Or if we'll find out, but I guess we should try. I'm going to head back here and see if there's, if we keep going down that path, if there's anything else we can do. Oh, okay, so since it's giving me next and previous, I assume we'll find more pods in each area so we can choose which one to go to, you know? I don't... It thinks that I'm using a controller, so it keeps switching back and forth. I'm not sure why. Anyway, let's energize.
The pub always amazed me, magically bridging the gap between the distant worlds.
And we're back. Okay, so let's keep heading this way and see what we might find. Last time we explored the Swan, and I tried to guess at what commentary the game might be going for, but we know so little that I really have no idea. I was just thinking out loud. So this is the track that the claw moves on. This bridge up, and then surprise, surprise. Oh, nice. Thought maybe we wouldn't be able to reach it, but just barely. Alright, there was a ladder on the last one. Let's check up here and see. We might have claw controls again. Yes, I think so. I guess I'll bring it this way. I assume we'll need it again. Big closed door up there. Okay. Let's lift. Still have that ice block. Now let's bring it this way. All the sounds and, ambient sound and everything is great in this game so far. Which is one thing I really enjoyed on their older games. Ah, I don't think we've been able to get top of it last time. No, because the controls on the last one were lower. This one's up higher, so we can actually climb on top. Okay. Can I drive it from up here? Yes. Okay, so we can take this around the corner then. Okay, before I do that, though, I want to see... Let's just walk up to this door. I assume that it's closed and locked. But I just want to look real quick. If we had kept going up this way. Is there anything up here? Oh, just totally closed. Okay. So yeah, we're going to ride the claw around the side, and maybe we'll be able to open that from the inside. Now we're riding in style. Is there any reason for me to go back? I don't think so. Like, I could ride it back there, but I don't think there's anything there. What happened? Why did it stop? Well, I'm in a conundrum. Alright, well, let's ride it back the other way and see if anything reveals itself to us. Bridges went down to let this come through, it looks like. Okay, so this should be above all the ice blocks, yeah. And see the bunker where we came out of. Alright, here's an idea. What if we try and move it using this one? Can I see what happens? Oh, okay, yeah. It does look like the claw runs into the rocks. So, we have the claw at the bottom. Ah, okay, yeah, so it's just the ice and the claw are in the way. But if we put it all the way down, we can go. Now, can you still pick me up? Almost. Almost. Okay. But not quite, because there's a rock on this side, too. Okay, so let's do this. This has got to be the answer. Pull up the claw. Move it back where we can get on. Now, can I drive it with this while I'm on top? I don't see why not. Ooh, just a little bit. There we go. It said it can go for a distance. About that far. Now we're too far away. Go back just a little bit. Now I need to lower. Okay. And now we continue. Yeah, there we go. Just some ice in the way. Okay. Probably keep driving, but can I open this door? Yes. Make things a little easier for us. Okay. Let's look up here, too. This, that thing seems important. Obviously. And hopefully we'll be able to go down there. I do see that, like, roller coaster rail looking thing that I'm hoping we can ride at some point. Maybe take us down there. I don't know. What is up here? Come up here to a bridge.
I am sorry for the state of disrepair.
Can't control it.
I
Okay.
performed all the duties of all the keepers for so many years. Alone. Except for my loyal adjunct. Your adjunct requires the augmentation in each arch. Find your way to all of them.
I see. Okay. Okay, so from what she just said, it sounds like if we get to the arch, we'll be able to get maybe one of those upgrades that we read about at the very beginning, because there's 3 of them and there's 3 places, right? And so we'll need all 3 of them by the end. But it could be that, we'll need to go to a certain one first to get that augment to finish the other worlds. You know what I mean? We might come to a point where we're stuck here and need to go somewhere else. Or we can... that remains to be seen. It is a cool looking place, though. Alright. We are locked. And I can't get off of here, can I? Some controls? Not quite. Can I walk? Well... Oh. Every time I hear that sound, I'm confused, but it's the loudspeaker. Okay, so I need to... I think take this back to where I can get off. And then drive it forward. And then maybe we can use the ice block to cross the gap. Let's try, shall we? ran into it down there. And if the ice lines up just perfectly, like so, there we go. We can get across. Now, what else do we have here? The chute door. If I open this, am I gonna fall to my death? Probably. Let's not start by doing that. Safety, vigilance. Make use of appropriate equipage before descending on ice block. Interesting. Okay. Descending on ice block. Alright, now we can maneuver the hook. I guess we can drop the ice onto the chute, right? Oh, this way. No? Here we go. Alright, see the crane is locked. Everything is locked off, so I can't do anything with it yet. So that, to me, says that I have it in the right spot. Go look around. And I'm thinking we're going to have to drop that ice sometime later. Yeah, this thing looks fun. In Riven, we'll play someday. There was like a rail system for moving around between islands, which I liked a lot. So I'm hoping this is similar. What do we have up here? Bridge? Controls? Is good? What is this?
I wish I could speak to you. Do you know who you are? What your story is?
No.
Your story is you.
Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Ball ride. Now, do I want to take that? Or do I want to mess with this ice first? Boy, I'm not sure. Do the ice first. Because we already know about it. I just want to see if we can do anything. I'm a little afraid it's going to drop me down this chute. And then I won't be able to come back up. But I'm sure that that's not the deal. Okay, stand on the ice. Can we open the chute? Open. I feel like there's a big hole underneath me. Can we release the ice? No, it's locked. I can't do anything with it. Okay, so we can't do that yet. Yeah, maybe later we can take that down. Something. But for now, let's try this. I'm excited about this. I assume this makes it come back. The Omni Wheel. Okay. Let's see it. The reservoir. Oh yeah, here we go. I love stuff like this. Glad it has that wheel so we're not rolling like we would in a giant ball, throwing up everywhere. I do kind of wish I could see straight ahead. Oh, here we go. Gotcha. So it didn't even take us to the arch. It's another stop. Well, let's check this place out. Might actually be a couple stops around here.
We understand.
You? Thing over here? Oh, yeah, there's definitely a lot more over there. This is big. Bigger than I thought it was going to be. Because, like, I played through Exile. If you've ever played through Myst 3 Exile, it is in a 3D-ish world. You go to a couple different places, but they're not that huge. They're still fun to explore, but this place is massive. Of course, that game was made a long time ago, so it's not a direct comparison. We are under the arch. Thing is also very large. I don't know if this game will have things hidden away. I'm going to check because I assume that we might stumble upon something. Open the heavy door. Kind of checking out the boundaries to see what all area we have to explore here. Oh, what is that? Maybe like a conveyor belt? Place looks important, but I don't know
How
why.
is it I could stare at this spire for my whole life and never wonder what was below?
Oh. What is below?
Because the box of the story we were told comforted and constrained us. The spire is important. You will return here to completely awaken the embrace.
Ah. Is this maybe like the end of the game? You know, because everything's 3-sided. So it could be like, get to all 3 arches and then come here at the end and maybe it'll take us down and there'll be something down there. Just a prediction based on what our friend is saying. Clearly there's some sort of secret below the ice. It was kept from the keepers. That's my thought. Okay, what is through the heavy door? A whole big building. What am I even looking at? I don't know. Look at this place. Wow. Okay. Lots of machinery. We care for the world. We care for the equipment. We care for another. We care for something. We keep things maintained, clean, organized, as they are. We measure, maintain, fulfill, keep things as they should be kept. Well, that seems controlling. Maintain the firmament.
We are keepers.
Oh, sure. Scares me every time.
I was taught that temperature is what divides ice from liquid. Liquid from steam, steam from ice. The environment can change it. Jana made me realize that this applies to living things as well as water. I have been changed.
You mean how, like, people can melt? Is that what he taught you? That doesn't sound good. Turner going around, he's like, hey, guess what? A human could melt. Human could freeze. All the keepers are like, no kidding. Turner, you crazy man. I assume. Aha! We found... We're in the ice factory. So this we could probably take back to the Swan or to the other pods. Okay. Good. Ice factory. The whole place is made out of ice. Why do you have to generate ice? They just loading up these buckets with ice? Oh, I see. I thought this was maybe like one big item, but maybe it's like a bucket goes this way and then they come back this way to be filled up again, you know? An over-under situation. Now, we couldn't get up there because there was a bridge down. Okay, what is outside this tiny door? Weird music playing in the ice factory. Are we going to have to do sliding ice block puzzles? Those are difficult. Can't push on them, so that makes sense. I'm sure they're extremely heavy. Oh, but you know what? I bet we could move them around with the crane. All right, well. Ah, look, an ice mine. Right? Carving out big hunks of ice. What do they need all the ice for? You're in a very cold environment. There's frozen water everywhere. Why do you need a giant hunk of ice? Are they melting them to boil and make steam and use for machines? It's possible. Okay. Well, there's a lot of ice out here. That's for sure. Not a lot I can do at the moment. So. Oh, what's this? Upper chute open, lower chute closed. Upper chute open, ice transport ready. Okay, we've opened the lower chute. Yes. I don't even know where that is. Ah, if only you could reach just a little farther. Why do they have that alarm go off every couple of minutes to barely say anything? Then they're not even like, hey, get back to work, you know? It's just like, wake up. That thing looks like it grabs ice. I'd have to get upstairs to get across there. Oh, wait. Wait. I have a thought. Hold on. I'm going back up. Because we opened... Right. So up with the ice block that we brought with the claw, right? We opened that chute at the top. And so that... The control panel we were just on said upper chute open, and then we opened the lower chute. So maybe it wouldn't let us drop the ice because the top was open, but the bottom was closed. And now we've opened the bottom. So if it's all connected, maybe we can drop that ice and it'll take us somewhere new, right? Guess I could have taken the pod back, but whatever. I like riding this thing. Okay, we got the ice block. Both chutes should be open. I don't want to close the chute door. I want to lower. Dropping ice in 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, we sure are dropping the ice. This would be very scary. It's a big chute. I can't believe this giant ice block doesn't hit the wall and like bounce around and kill me. Okay, we've made it to the bottom. Here we go. Industry. Oh yeah, and here we are at the ice factory. We're gonna grind that thing up. Right? Horizontal and vertical drive. Okay. Reverse. Let me on, please. And now let's take this somewhere. Oh, can we make a bridge where that gap was? That's handy. There you go. Okay, so now we can get across. Turn on the ice processor, I guess so. Is that what we want to do? I guess so. Process. It's like a giant version of that thing in your fridge door. Okay, the ice is processing. Belt is moving the snow down the belt, down the line. We are up and running. Okay, great. Glad that we didn't fall into the giant grinder. That would have been bad for my body. And up here, we can walk out to this machine and do something. So that's what's next. We'll figure it out next time.